You think they did this beat justice?
No.
We're back, goddammit. Hope y'all like this little music intro. I don't care.
Careful, nigga. Hopefully we don't get flagged again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's a topic too. And we're back, goddammit. Hope somebody recording this. Boys in the house, 3-man weave in the house.
Somebody recording this?
It's being
I hope somebody recording
yeah,
this.
it's being recorded. It's not the feds. How's everybody feeling today on this beautiful Wednesday night? Fresh off work. Well, two
You
of
just
us.
ate peanut butter. You about to die.
I'm chilling, man, in my clean shirt, even though it stinks of sweet, sweet cheese.
All right, man. It's been a happy 4th of July. Now, fuck 4th of July. We're colonized.
Nah, it's Juneteenth all month.
Yeah.
Damn, I was supposed to bring down a firecracker to light off.
Oh, I had a. Those weren't bad, bro.
The ones with the...
Yeah.
They were not bad. They're fireworks. They're not firecrackers.
I wish one of them shot up in the air.
That's a good say too. The difference between a firework and a firecracker.
Let's
But,
see, Juneteenth.
Yeah, man, big Juneteenth shit, man. So, did I say how everybody feeling? Everybody good, chilling,
Yeah, alright.
maintaining? We'll get to the first thing. I think they just finished wrapping up the Nipsey Hussle trial. So they found, no big surprise. They found the nigga guilty of the first-degree murder.
Of course.
But the only reason they went to trial and they had to see if they was going to give him first-degree murder or involuntary manslaughter. And they was trying to give him that because that's where the whole snitching comment came up. Supposedly the nigga shot, this is not a big story, but supposedly the nigga felt the need to shoot Nipsey because he called him a snitch. Nipsey questioned him about snitching in front of a lady friend too, also. Like, girl that the nigga was with was like, oh shit, that's Nipsey, I want to go get a picture. Went and got a picture, whatever the case may be, and she might have caught the conversation of, oh, yo, bro, you snitching, you gotta get your paperwork right. Nigga went and got his chili cheese fries, came back, or got in the car, ate a couple of them, told her to park in the side street, came back on his Tupac shit, no shirt, 2 guns, and shot the nigga. Now, in this situation, there was a couple other gang members to it, like, where Nipsey shot at was in the middle of his hood, but one of the niggas, Cowboy, was in the atmosphere. There was Cowboy and a couple other niggas, but Cowboy was the only nigga from his hood that came to testify. So, in the clubhouse streets and everything, it's questioning, is that snitching? How far does that go? In that, like, is it snitching if you're not, like, how am I...
It's not snitching, though. It's not snitching. Yeah, you're not supposed to be taking a stand, but you're not taking a stand to snitch. You're not taking a stand to... You taking a stand to protect your man's legacy. Nah, that didn't happen.
Yeah,
that never happened.
His thing was, I just caught a clubhouse conversation he did with Whack 100, and his thing was, I'm not snitching saying what happened. The thing that I took the stand to say was...
This didn't happen.
That Nipsey didn't call him a snitch. The conversation that the niggas had wasn't heated because Nipsey didn't call him a snitch on that, like that. But they're still snitching because in the gang member...
You spoke, period.
Yeah, in the gang member handbook, you're not supposed to give no statements to no police in the police station, and you're definitely not supposed to take the stand.
Let me see the handbook.
Yo, okay, so, quick segue. I've met niggas that have an actual written handbook, bro. Like...
No, there's blood. Shit, bro. Like, blood niggas really have this shit written down. That's more when they used to have powwows and meetings and shit like that. But we're not a game fucking podcast. But
I've been to a few meetings.
The nigga Cowboy's a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Like I guess that's everybody's a grown ass man. But like I said, his mind state. He wants to be like, yo, don't put smut on Nipsey's name. The question with everybody was, yo, Nipsey's a multi-award-winning rapper, big money, got one of the best chicks in the game, just won a Grammy. Why are you questioning the street niggas about snitching? Aren't you above that? But if Nipsey really about that action and the guides and how people from the outside look at it looked at, I guess we would all, well, not all, I can't speak for everybody, but most people would think Nipsey's one of the ones that was official. He's still in his 60s. Everybody knew that he was neighborhood crip. That's, you know what I mean? That was all there. I need some input, guys.
I don't really got, honestly.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is he wrong? Is he right?
Oh, Cowboy? Nah, he ain't wrong. To me, he ain't wrong. But I mean, if you want to go by this handbook, I need to see it in writing.
I don't think it's stopping nothing that he's doing. Like, he's still posting up on Instagram Live. I'm in the hood, niggas come see me and shit like that. All the normal shit that somebody has to do. If we're all being realistic, the snitch connotation is not what it used to be anyway. I'm not gonna put it on 6ix9ine, but niggas don't care about that snitch shit as much. If we're all being real, we all know a snitch in our life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We all know a nigga who's famous for being the snitch.
I'm talking about locally.
That's
That's what I'm saying. A nigga locally who's locally known
Walking
for
around.
being the snitch.
Yeah, like, so it's like
Easy breezy, freezy.
There's a nigga who comes into the store who's known for being the snitch nigga.
Oh yeah.
It's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
it's just about like most of them niggas is how you carry yourself. You know what I mean? The niggas there's some gangsta ass snitches. There's some snitch niggas that you can't put your hands on that nigga even if he is a snitch because that nigga can still fuck you up whether he snitched or not. There was also a nigga named Alpo who was, you know what I mean, smacking niggas that was called that was snitch. That left witness protection because I can't do this shit. I'm in the streets with it.
Huh.
Now hindsight or whatever sight got him killed. But I don't know. Eric Holder, like I said, he got found guilty, but the shit, he got a case of the beats also too.
Took too long.
That might be the cover art. Definitely took too long. They finally got that nigga taken care of. I'm still trying to figure out why we don't have pictures of Zimmerman getting beat up or killed yet. But hey, man, God works in mysterious ways. So
Listen, man, I want somebody to beat the dog shit out of Zimmerman and pour Skittles on him.
that's justice right there.
And the worst bag too.
Big shout outs.
The tropical shit.
Yeah, man.
Big shout outs to the Spanish nigga because that was surprising to me too. Because the way I hear it, like when I listen to podcasts and YouTube and stuff, the Cali jails and stuff is like that. It's real like discriminative. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's real segregated.
Yeah.
Spanish niggas stick with Spanish niggas.
Yeah.
Black
No matter
niggas
what
stick
type
with-
of Spanish, too.
So I thought it was crazy that Spanish nigga was the one that rocked out for Nipsey. Power to you. You know what I mean?
I mean, that snitching shit, or not that snitching shit. I don't know, man.
No, but it's crazy because the only reason that the nigga was in the same pod to fight Eric Holder is because that was a snitch pod they were in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was a PC pod. So like, this was a nigga that snitched, and I think it was a PC pod, and it was mixed with niggas that got out of the gang, like that said I'm done with their gang type shit. So he's out of the gang and everything, but they said he was such a fan of Nipsey, he handled his business. So you know what I mean? For that man,
I wonder how that shit went.
thank
Yo,
you,
you
bro.
the nigga that killed Nipsey?
And they said he like,
I bet.
hey, he whooped his ass so bad they thought there was weapons involved. He had a big cut on the back of his head, all type of shit. They said nah, there was no weapons. That was just
He put the beats
that was just
Dre
hand,
on
that was
his
just
head.
handwork. And he put that nigga to night. He went to sleep. He woke up. You know what I mean? And
in the hospital.
and for what niggas was saying, because like I don't know if I said this earlier, they said supposedly the Eric Holder nigga was not a snitch. Like Nipsey got his information wrong. Like his nickname was Shitty Cuz, and he's like, there's more than one Shitty Cuz. So like, they got
Oh, man.
they got the information wrong.
That's when you. Yo, can I get another nickname? Another one.
First of all, we gotta talk about that. How is there more than one shitty cuz? I mean,
Do you guys
Time
have
out,
to fight
time-
it out?
time out. Let me put my nickname hat on, right? Shitty cuz is probably gonna be a very common nickname. There's probably a few niggas that either A, shit on themselves, or 2, smell like shit.
I think Shitty Cuz might be more because you getting fucked up. Like that nigga always drunk. He always shitty drunk. That's the way I would think about it.
I would hope that my nickname would be Liddy Cuz then. I don't want to be shitty cuz. I'd rather
Nah,
be
he
Liddy
probably
cuz.
sloppy. He probably sloppy.
I'd be sloppy cuz.
And also-
I don't want to be shitty cuz.
And also,
That's a lot of different connotations.
Yeah, shitty is just wrong.
there's a dude named Brick Baby. He's not like a popular rapper like that everybody would know, but he's from LA, and he supposedly like he was like Eric Holder's older homie type shit, and he's like, you know, that's what he said.
Might
That
be
he's,
some clout chasing shit.
it could be, but he's already kind of lit though, and he got videos with Nipsey. That was
Yeah,
supposed
but Nipsey's name is a lot bigger. Even if I've never heard of this nigga before.
But look, for him to say that he know Eric Holder and then like put some like, nah, I knew that nigga, blah blah, he was a replicable nigga. That's not the popular thing to say right now. He's kind of going out on a limb with that.
Yeah, but niggas don't like any publicity for some people is good publicity.
And also the nigga Brick Baby, he got shitty in some of his names too. So that's what I'm saying. He's supposed to be Little Shitty. Shitty cousin's supposed to be Little Shitty. But I don't know we can't motherfucking find this shit out in the streets. But he was saying Eric Holmes is supposedly a real street nigga, a real type guy that get busy. Obviously, he was a shooter and not a fighter because Poppy showed that nigga with them hands like.
Oh, you don't got a gun in here, right? All right.
But, you know what I mean? Like I said, like we were saying, this shit is a popular thing. It's to a point where we got a nigga like Charleston White that he argues with a nigga, and his thing is, I'm gonna snitch on you because we're arguing. I don't know if everybody knows who King Yellow is, but him and Charleston White got into a confrontation over YouTube, and he called King Yellow's probation officer.
What?
Yeah, parole officer, yeah. Tried
Like, while they were all live or just after the fact?
After the fact.
Oh, come on, God.
It tried to get his parole revoked. And it's funny, not funny, but he thought that the nigga had state parole. That nigga got federal parole. But he made a video and like recording himself calling up and posted the video like, nigga, he lying to y'all. He not even on parole because he lives in Las Vegas. He's like, yeah, he's not even on parole. I called Las Vegas parole. He's like, well, nigga, I'm in federal parole.
Mm-hmm.
But that, like I said, that goes to Charleston White. I don't know if you ever talk about him on this platform before. I don't want to say he's like Kevin Samuels, but I feel like I'm only going to RP to the GOAT, but I'm only going to put him in the same sentence because they're very controversial. And they both got like good cult fans, and they also got niggas that hate these niggas to death. Charleston White is a whole...
Dr. Umar.
Yeah, Dr. Umar. That's probably a better one. But Charleston White is on a whole different level of hate. Because he said some crazy stuff on both sides of the border. I don't know if y'all know this, but Charleston White, when he was younger, he went to jail for killing a white boy, but it wasn't him that killed him. It was somebody in the group he was with. In the 90s, they ran into a mall and stole a whole bunch of starter jackets, and one of the security guards hopped on top of the car, tried to stop him, and his mask killed the nigga. But you know what I mean? They all go to jail for murder after some shit like that. Y'all all get
the case.
Yeah, because in commission of a felony, when someone gets murdered, that's what happened. So when he's talking his shit to like niggas, like, yo, y'all talking about y'all gangster and shit. Y'all never killed the white boy. I killed the white boy. Technically, he did. And then he also said he rapes white women.
What?
Damn, nigga.
That's real.
Why would you want to be known for that, though?
Yeah,
but he says it proudly, like, yo, y'all niggas think y'all so tough because y'all be beating bitches up and doing this. Nigga, I kill white boys and I rape white bitches. That's the way he's saying, like, nigga, I don't hate his message trying to be.
So you say my hate is deeper than your hate?
I don't hate my own people. Y'all hate your own people. I hate them. That's his thing. Like, I'm more gangster than y'all because I hate who I'm supposed to hate the oppressor. Y'all niggas hate your own selves.
This nigga's last name is White.
Charleston White.
That's no wonder this nigga got here.
But then he did, like I said, he do all that wild shit. But then recently, he did some shit that some may say is noble. He got Lil Snoop's mom. I know everybody. Lil Snoop is not the biggest name. He was signed to Meek Mills.
Yeah, but it's Meek Mill, man.
Yeah, he got killed. Mo 3 mom. Tuka, who's the most famous nigga that ever, the most famous strain of weed besides Runts, is probably Tuka. You know what I mean? And fucking FBG Duck's mom. He got all of them together for some big rally in Texas, and tried to get them to stop the violence and showed them love. So I'm not saying does that make it right, but is that like, oh, I can fuck with him because at least he's doing that, or does that not neglect all the bullshit he did?
Nah, it doesn't. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice thing he did.
I mean, nobody else gave those ladies no shine. This is the first time we're seeing Tuka's mom. You know what I mean? She's doing interviews and shit now. So it's like I said, I feel like he has 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's trying to put, what's it called? You put some candy inside. What do you put?
Yeah, put the
inside the medicine.
Pills inside the meatball.
Yeah, whatever inside the medicine. Like,
I'm just saying though, but 2 Chainz already did it though, man. Like, you can't come out here and bring all the mamas together and act like you the first nigga to ever do that shit.
Trump gave me some stimmies. I still hate that nigga.
Know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't act like you the first nigga that ever did it, though. Like,
I don't know if he's acting like that, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I need to talk to somebody that honestly really supports that nigga. Like, why they support her too much. There's the pro black people on social media that might do it. But I feel
Hotep.
Yeah, Hotep niggas.
Hotep.
uh,
That's what they call.
Hotep niggas.
I feel like a lot of
Hotep
niggas,
niggas hate me.
I feel like a lot of them
Light
niggas.
skin mutt nigga. Oh.
I feel like a lot of them niggas just do that shit to be different, cool type shit. Like I'm cool because I fuck with Charleston White. I don't go with the crowd. I'm not a sheep. I'm a leader, or whatever the case may be.
Those same niggas who fuck with the nigga, excuse me, I don't remember his name, no disrespect to him, Rashad. The nigga who got touched by Africa Bamboo.
Oh, Hassan
Carter.
No, Hassan Campbell.
Hassan Campbell, my bad.
Yeah.
Not trying to disrespect the nigga. No disrespect to you.
He tries to. Hassan Campbell tries to preset righteous shit sometimes too, but then be the same nigga when somebody dies talking about he got his TV turned off or niggas rocked his snot box. First of all, bro, those sayings are just played out.
Yo, rock this snot box.
I don't have
I'm sorry,
problems.
rock this snot box is kind of.
I don't know.
Nah, man.
It's
I'm
old
doing
people
a double
movie.
take. Wait, what? How old are you?
That's old.
But he's old. He's an old nigga though, and in his claim he thinks he's so cool because when he did that little interview with academics and everything, he was like, yo, like he's like academics like, yeah, I seen the video when you pulled the gun out. He got mad hype. Like he's happy that he's on video pulling a gun out. But like nigga, first of all, you ain't shooting nobody. Supposedly this nigga got he got charged with murder 3 times, and that's his claim to fame too. He's alluding that he killed somebody, but
He also got away with it.
yeah, type shit.
Nigga killed, what's his name?
Kill a nigga that touched you, bro.
Yeah, how about that?
And like he's corny because he was going to FBG Duck's mom heavy, bro. Like
For what?
because he's like you're a piece of shit mom. Or if I was Duck's dad, I would have a problem with her because you got 3 of your kids killed. Because Duck got killed, he has a little brother that got killed, and he has an older brother that got killed. So that he's putting that on his mom. Like the niggas was in the streets, bro. What you like? That's not her fault. Maybe you look at it like, yo, you shouldn't be getting clout right now, but nigga, she's people say like, yo, she's a young mom. She was hip. She had her kids when she was young. Like she's doing shit that, you know what I mean, niggas do. But at the end of the day, once the kids get to a certain age, the streets are the streets.
Mm-hmm. You can't coddle kids forever.
It's just, I don't
They
know.
protect them. They can't if they don't want to be protected.
So yeah, let's talk about this Delta shit. What you got about that, Eddie? I'll switch to you.
Quick question. Under what circumstances would you not take 10K to not fly? And I say this because Delta was offering, at first they were like, yo, we'll change your flight, we'll pay for your flight and we'll give you 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was like, nah. Went up 2,500. Nah. Niggas went up 5,000.
They would have had me at 2,500. They might
Yep.
have me at 1K.
They might have had me, you buying my flight. They went up to 7,500 and then they went to 10K. And niggas are still saying no.
Okay, so I need to know where were they going initially?
I don't know.
And it was $10,000 cash.
Even if I'm going out the country to a resort, I'm like, I guarantee you I didn't spend 10 G's on that fucking resort.
The circumstances for me not to take that bread and switch my flight, it has to be real crazy. Like I
Yeah.
gotta be getting home to my sick grandma or something like that. Like the babysitter won't stay longer, or I don't know.
Nigga,
Or-
babysitter, I'll call the babysitter. I'll give you a G, nigga. Just
Or are they giving me 10K cash or are they giving me 10K Delta
cash.
bucks? You sure it wasn't Delta bucks?
No,
Like
cash. Because they were like, yo, if you have Apple Pay, we'll give it to you right now.
Yeah, I'm taking that bread.
Wow.
It's cash. The niggas who
I
said
don't
no
even
is
have
big
Apple. I'm
stupid.
downloading Apple Pay.
The niggas who didn't do it is big stupid. I don't even care if I'm going to a wedding. Yo, bro, your wedding gift is like $500.
I got you.
I got you.
I'm gonna throw you a stack.
I could be wrong. It could just be specific to this, but I feel like in this generation, there's a lot more people that act like money's not the biggest of things no more. Like shit like that. Like, nah, man, it's the principle of it. So I can't like, nigga.
Principal is nuts, nigga.
Mm-mm.
You gonna give me
I feel
10K?
I feel what you're saying, but you're also speaking from our generational standpoint. A lot of people, like Mo saying, like a lot of niggas don't look at money the way we look at money. I saw a funny ass sign today. I was at where the fuck was I at? some liquor store.
This nigga
Or
cheating.
no, I'm lying. Not the liquor store. I was at a
Yeah, clean it up, man.
it was like a dollar store up there by the laundromat in Teaneck. I forgot what the dollar store's name is.
It's Family Dollar.
Family Dollar. And they said, yo, everybody must have ID. That was the sign. And then handwritten under the sign was, even grown people carry ID.
Oh, you got to have an ID for Family Dollar?
To buy cigarettes and shit.
Oh.
Even grown people. Like
Bro, like not for nothing, like, that's not one of those signs that should be specifically for a mom and pop store. That's a real ass sign for a real ass. Yo, my nigga, you're grown.
Why would you have ID, nigga?
You're coming into the place. Last Saturday, my nigga, we had 3 people back to back to back that did not have ID.
And admitted that their niggas was young.
And told us that they were underage
Niggas
to
snitch on
drink.
themselves.
Why is this not a thing?
I feel like, I'm telling you, man, I think we might have said it before, but this new generation of kids is a lot dumber than we are.
Yeah, man.
I think because we done gave them so much shit, they don't got their wits and stuff to rely on no more. You know what I mean? Because you got everything's in the palm of your hands.
Niggas
So
will tell me.
you don't need to be fucking street smart or learn the hard way and scrape your knee up to realize that you can't turn on the bike this way. Now it's just like, oh, I Googled it, bro. I read this.
I saw what happens if you do that.
Yeah, I see the video, so I
If
know
you
what
turn
happens.
left where you're supposed to be going right, you're gonna fall. I saw that on Google.
Niggas will tell me why exactly Pluto is not a planet. I have the whole definition, but can't tell me how to turn off a fucking water faucet in the shower. Yo, how do you turn the shower on? Nigga, what?
That's crazy. Like I said, that's crazy. Like a nigga kids could probably program your whole iPad, your whole phone, but can't motherfucking change the tire.
Probably
Oh, that's
can't-
crazy.
Probably
That's
can't,
fact.
probably can't set the time on a VCR.
I mean, why you need a VCR right now anyway? But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right.
I got a VCR. Stop it, man.
Probably can't
I
set
still
the,
like VHS.
probably can't set the time on they fucking
Stove.
oven. That's all I'm about to say on a microwave or something.
Bro,
nigga.
I knew how to bootleg a tape before I knew how to tie my shoe.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pops. I definitely knew how to bootleg a tape before I knew how to fucking tie my shoe.
All right, so we're gonna start adding this into the thing. That, what's the strain of the day for quick?
This is just some good greens. They got no name to it. It's some good greens.
All right, so we smoking that whatchamacallit tonight.
Snickle Fritz.
And so also
Smoking on Snickle Fritz.
we're gonna start adding like a random question. You know what I mean? Some shit that's gonna age good and shit. Today's good be, are you a big spoon nigga or a lady? Hopefully there's some females in there. And when I say spoon, I'm talking about cuddling. I'm talking about actual spoons.
Well, if we talking about
eating.
cuddling,
No, we're talking about eating.
Yeah. So you're talking about
Relax.
are you a big spoon nigga or a little spoon nigga? Or does it matter what you're eating? Like if you're eating ice cream, I prefer a big spoon. If I'm eating soup, I need a small spoon. Cereal,
Me
vice versa.
personally, I am the big utensil nigga. Like not the salad
greedy nigga.
fork or the soup spoon nigga like that's ladling out a whole thing of soup, but the biggest regular size utensil, I need that. Bro, I have a fork that I took from my grandmother's house. Fucking what year is this? 2022? 15, 17 years ago. I took a fork from my grandmother, and that's the fork that I use. My wife knows when she makes me food to give me that fork. If somebody else has that fork, I'm getting that fork. Like I'll take
you
it.
gonna take it on?
I'll take it off your plate. Like,
So what's
how
up,
you
Rhino?
doing?
What's Eddie? What's your
Whoops.
Alright, so I grew up off the plastic spoons and forks.
And for the record, those come in small. That's
So I'm a little small
Standard,
guy.
not small, but standard.
regular size.
So
Regular size.
in
yeah.
fact, I'm a picky person. A big spoon will ruin a soup for me. A big spoon will ruin a soup for me.
So like a soup spoon.
A big spoon.
You prefer a teaspoon as opposed to
Yeah.
a soup spoon? Because a soup spoon is kind of bigger.
Nah. No, the ones that have a deeper bowl, nah, that's fine. As long as it's a fucking small spoon. If it's a
So
big
what-
shit, I don't want it.
So what? Like a ladle? Like
No,
a
not
big,
a ladle,
Like
bro.
a big ladle will fuck you over.
If it's big, it's gonna look like a ladle to
That's
me,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like, what have you ever gotten a spoon that's bigger than a spoon?
Like, I'll show you. Because at my parents' house, some shit is fucking gigantic. I'm like, yo,
Well,
just give me the plastic shit.
Also, you got the spoon that be serving everybody.
Hey, nah.
He got the Stern spoon.
Yeah.
The big ass metal shit. That shout out
The
to my
what?
brother PJ. I cracked you in the head when I was 3.
Or the one with that niggas used to parents used to beat on with. Not my dad. He was only the belt. Standard over here.
I got beat with the same belt my dog got beat with.
Yeah. I used to feel bad for some kids that talk about their parents beat them with all type of utensils.
Yeah,
Like that. My dad kept a classic.
Like a Hot Wheels strike? Damn, nigga,
Yeah,
nah.
I'm
I
telling
got just a belt.
Shout
But
out PJ with them stitches on your forehead.
But now,
Don't touch my chicken.
I like little. I've always been a little spoon guy.
Now you gotta tell him about this so he can hear it.
Oh, he knows about this.
I like little spoons, you know what I mean? Because I like to savor my shit. That's what I always thought about that. Like, but a little spoon, you taking more bites.
Yeah, man. It's like
So wait,
it's
so
like
you-
I'm eating an extra meal,
So
man.
you rather have 50 scoops of
Yes.
soup than
Yes.
25?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm conservative.
Listen, man, the food's not going anywhere, bro. You don't gotta eat it. Nobody, we not dogs, man. We don't gotta eat it before someone takes our food.
Nah, I'm a medium to large spoon ass
man.
nigga, bro.
Then that can be leading to something else too, though. When you're
I
heating
want
up,
maximum. Sorry, I want maximum chunks.
Chill.
when you're
Too
heating,
much in your mouth. Pause.
when you're heating up your food, do you like your shit? I already know your answer, but do you like your shit like hot, like it just came
No.
out the oven, or do you
No.
like it?
I want it lukewarm.
Yeah,
I
that's
want,
what I'm
I want it that it's been hot enough that it was cooked,
There's
but
people-
not hot enough that it's fresh off the oven.
Piping. I need it piping.
Bro, my wife can eat fucking barbecue off the grill, like straight off the grill. No.
I need to do one of these.
Yeah, no. See, that's too hot for me.
I need to do that. I need to feel the damn. I just burnt my tongue and it's gonna feel weird
Yeah,
for the day.
I like my shit to cool down a little bit. Like I'll put my shit on. I'll put the microwave on 2 minutes and stop it in 45 seconds.
Now, here's the thing, though, right?
I let it sit in the microwave.
As a
after it's
nigga
on.
that doesn't like his food scalding hot out the microwave, I hate when food comes too hot. Like pizza, you go to a pizza place,
Mhm.
I don't eat child hot, bro. Child hot.
Child hot.
Or, shout out Poppy's, free advertisement for you guys. You know, I got charged for my chimichurri sauce, but we're going to give you the free advertisement right here. That comes too cold sometimes. Like the chicken be cold, but the rest of or the sides be cold,
piss
but the
me
rest
fuck
of the
off.
chicken be hot.
I'm
Nah,
not
that
trying-
would piss me off.
I'm not trying to blow up my food before I eat. I'm a grown ass man. Okay.
Exactly. I just want to be able to eat my food.
I'm just gonna go get. Listen, I grew up on the Tostinos and the bagel bites, and you took a bite because niggas was impatient. Trick, by the way, for the Tostinos: bite the corner,
Yes.
bite the corner,
Really? That's,
blow it at once.
It comes.
the corner doesn't really give you the full
Bite
sense
the corner
of,
so it's a hole.
to be ventilate.
Blow once, you see the steam go. Take a bite, shit's nice and.
That's another thing come down to. Do you like it? Like even with me, like when it comes to my drinks, like some we had some juice, something like that. I'll put it in the freezer for a little bit. I like the little ice chunks.
I like the slush.
Yeah, I like a little.
Certain drinks.
Yeah, I need a little ice.
Bro, the shout out Joe's. What's up with that sponsorship? That black cherry lemonade.
You got your sponsor. You got your shout out limit today,
I
man.
don't know. Fuck you.
You had about 10 shout outs this episode.
I'm shouting everybody out. Let's get this money. We'll take all the sponsorships, bro. Somebody listens to us that likes your shit. But Joe's, the black cherry lemonade, get that shit right on the cusp of the slush. Woo!
Oh man, I was talking to someone who's not from here, right? It's from another land, and I was
Right,
drinking,
Mike?
and I was drinking.
Wrong accent, sorry.
Yeah, that's like Australia. But I was drinking
Hello,
Joe's
Delta.
tea, black cherry, right? And they're like, yo, how much sugar is in that? I was like, oh, 60 grams. They're like, yo, what the fuck? She's like, that's why I'm afraid to drink shit here. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, wait, I lied. It's 60 grams. And then it says plus added 53. She's like, yo, y'all drink that shit all the time? I'm like, yo.
Maybe I should care a little bit more, but I hate when people ask how much sugar is in whatever I'm drinking.
We're the only. I think we're. I feel what you're saying. To what he's saying though, like we're the only country that still uses the that doesn't use the metric system. So we lose. What's it? I think it's called the empirical system. Like America is so America that
Number regimented.
we fucking.
I remember.
We're like the only people that don't use a 24-hour clock. Like if you look at my phone right now, it says if it's 10 o'clock, it says $2,200.
My watch does that, but that's because I worked at a job that I had to do that shit.
It's because it's a military.
It's
it.
military time.
Yeah, the airport does
But
that shit.
it's also the time of the world. It's 24 hours in a day.
DR.
Why we?
Same shit.
Yeah, why are we counting 7 o'clock twice?
Another random thing.
It's 7 a.m. and it's 1900 hours.
With the USB and the number regiment thing, that's why when you're overseas, I don't know if it changed. You couldn't get a quarter pounder because of the metric system. It's called something else.
I keep it funky with McRoyale.
Royale
I keep with cheese.
with cheese.
Burger King always hit better than McDonald's hit overseas.
I always like Burger King. over
Military brat to military brat. I always enjoyed the motherfucking McRoyale better, bro. I'm sorry. The Whopper time out. So I just started recently watching Spectrum on my phone, right? Shout out Spectrum. Need that discount.
Nigga, stop shouting niggas
I'm
out.
shouting everybody
Yo,
out.
nah,
nigga.
man.
I want the discount.
Nah, man.
But I got commercials on my shows now. And as
See,
a
why you shouting these niggas out when they put commercials on your shit?
First off, as a person who didn't like commercials as a child, I appreciate them as an adult. We lived in places, I'm good. We lived in places where commercials were really whack sometimes. But you know what the commercial was? The commercial was,
Come buy a goat.
no, not even that. Make sure, I wish it was that interesting. Make sure you change this clock that we gave you on your phone to show what time you really got here. Because there was no digital timing to make sure.
That was a commercial?
you got, yeah. But it was just words. I think it was called like the rotor dials and bullshit like that. So like they give you like a how when you were like in kindergarten, they give you a little small clock to teach you how to tell time.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, but you stuck it in your window and it told the people what time you got there. And then that was the burden of truth that you were there at this time. And
Why would I let niggas know?
the exact nigga. Let's say I know I'm not gonna leave until 4:30, right? I'm putting the time at 3 because it's a 2-hour
Why
time limit.
put the clock there? Why even do that? Why
You
even
have to put the clock there because if you have a clock, you're gonna tick automatically.
what?
Yeah, military shit, bro.
So
I wish I could explain it better, but it's military shit.
let's talk about
It's like cops, but cops that actually do their job.
anything on TV is coming up. Y'all want to see? I was getting excited. I just see a trailer for it. They're doing a documentary on the Supreme Team. That's the old drug dealing crew from Queens. Supreme.
Okay.
Supposedly that's the nigga that shot 50.
AKA Play used to hang out with them, and 50 Cent used to hang out with them, and LL Cool J.
Nas is narrating it.
Ooh.
I feel like Nas narrating all the, yo, you ever see that show he did on Netflix? The Get Down?
Yeah.
Nas is something.
He narrated that shit. That
Nas
shit-
is great, bro. Nas is great. No, not for nothing. Nas is not a billionaire yet, but when Nas becomes a billionaire, it's gonna be more visible. Or Nas might be a billionaire, but we don't know. Type
Imagine you
shit.
start owning Hennessy.
I think dope.
I've seen like on watching
on
commercials.
commercials,
Watching commercials, I've seen mad commercials with Nas in them. Like
I think
these
the dopest
3 or 4
thing-
different variations.
I think the dopest thing about Nas is there was probably a point where he could have made a turn and been closer to where Hove is, but he kept
stuck
it
straight?
Yeah, he kept it G's like I ain't gonna do that. Not saying that he didn't do some funny style shit too, but
Yeah. But he wasn't as commercial.
Yeah, he didn't do it as crazy as Jay did.
White
You know
people
what I
know
mean?
Jay.
Jay also he tried to.
people
You
don't
know
know
what I mean?
Nas.
He didn't marry
A few
Beyonce.
white people. don't
Few.
know.
He didn't marry a Beyonce. He married a Khaleesa.
He married the Ratchet.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He wanted to be corporate and all that and get his money shit. But he still went a hood bitch still too.
Khalees said her milkshake bring all the boys to the bar, and Nas went and tattooed the bitch on his arm.
Bars.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
Yo, can we-
52 though. 50 could have, but I feel like 50 kept his
50
integrity.
exactly who he is. Who he said he was.
He kept his integrity. Like he didn't really.
Greatest troll of it.
We didn't see him do too much sucker shit with females.
So we swing around to TV, right? Watching P-Valley. If 50 Cent was a little murder-ass nigga, I would not be surprised. And I wouldn't be mad. Not that I'd be mad either way, but if 50 Cent was a little murder-ass nigga,
50's crazy. It's crazy though, because 50 can't miss. Like,
Yeah.
he
I
can't.
mean,
He can, but he can't. Like, I guess certain people don't
you
like.
think he'd be a little murder ass nigga?
I don't think he's little.
Don't put that out there, man.
Some people don't like.
But if he was, it would not be something in the realm of things that'd be shocking to me.
How y'all didn't watch Power, right?
Not all.
I watch Power, but I don't watch the new shits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think when Power was falling off, he came right back with that BMF at the right time. 'Cause he had everybody talking about BMF.
I never finished BMF.
What?
Never finished. I just lost interest at a certain point.
Shit, that shit crazy. Only thing about that is, that's just one that I can't wait to season 3. Like, season 1 was good. It's not like, you know what I mean, you're not interested in season 2, but like, niggas want to see the shit.
Oh, when the shit really go down,
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to see. But I'm just seeing all this build up. I'm like, all
I
right.
want to see the lion.
I just got bored. I got bored with that shit. Kanan. I watched like the first episode. I was like, yeah, I'm over this shit.
You better wrap it up soon, Sean. You want to wrap it up?
Let's see what Mike said.
Pause
Oh
it.
no, I'm about to slide soon. He picking up weed?
Yeah, man. Just say what's up.
Yeah, man.
Yo, man, sometimes doing a good thing ends up putting you in a bad space. You ever realize that? Like, sometimes doing the good thing goes wrong.
Like the mom of the kid from the Uvalde shooting.
Yeah.
She did anything any parent would do.
Oh, yeah, that's all I would do too. Yeah, we got those 2 things to talk about.
Anything any parent would do. Nah, fuck y'all pigs, nigga. Y'all not going in and get my kid? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go get my kid myself.
And they respect her because there was other parents trying to get in there, and she was actually one that got in. So
Now these cops, they wildin'.
They was. I seen a video. They was trying to like argue with the cops like at the door, like, yo, why y'all doing that? Y'all ain't gonna do that. We'll do that. At the end of the day, man, if we're being realistic, everybody hates cops and everything, but a cop is a job that you gotta put your life in front of somebody else's life. Not everybody built like that, dog.
For a little bit of money.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody talk that gangster shit. It sounds good. Same thing that if a nigga punch you in the face, you're gonna pick him up on the side of you, on your back, you spin him
signed
around.
up for
and-
this shit.
So,
That's up,
okay.
You signed up for the basic.
Signed up for it.
You signed up for the basic shit. You didn't sign up for the gangster shit.
No, it can happen. They train you.
That's-
They train you for that. They train you for the gangster shit.
No, they probably telling you too when they training you. Yo, man,
You'll probably never have
Just
to
get
do that.
tickets, man.
This is rare, man.
Nah, you training niggas to do this shit. Yo,
So-
if you receive training, fucking, and time comes, do it because you receive training. I'm not trained, nigga. I want my kid.
So I get my hair cut by a firefighter, right? And he's like, yo, people think that we don't work because I asked the like real question, like real nigga to nigga. I'm like, yo, like, when's the last time you had to go put out a fire, like a real fire, my nigga? He's like, yo, it hasn't been a while, but you got to remember certain career fields, firefighters, police officers, teachers, principals, shit like that. They're trained to do these type of jobs that, and I've been in the school system and I've been in the fucking security system. So I know that there's you've been in the security system to an extent as well. There's random ass trainings that you have to go to just for the sake of going to these trainings. So that if something does happen, they can not say, hey, I didn't tell this nigga how shit would go
That's
if
not
it
the
ever
same thing, though.
if it ever got here.
It's not even close to the same thing. Yo, a cop is not training with a gun is not random to them. You have to go through months. It's not like, oh, I went to 2 classes so I could learn. I had to do 2 training things, just 2 days to learn how to do security shit.
How much cop training you done?
Me?
Yeah.
None, but I got it in my family.
How much cop training you done now?
0.
So the stories you've heard is one thing, right?
Alright.
Now, I've worked security for a few different places. You work security for a few different places.
Okay.
How much real train, like, when you're there doing the training for security, right? Are they giving you a wooden gun
No.
to practice with? Are they giving you a real gun to practice with?
No.
Or are they giving you a plastic gun to practice with? They're just
Most security places aren't giving you a gun, period.
So they're just telling you, yo, if this happens, you do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I kind of sympathize and or empathize with these niggas because it's like, yo, we're expecting y'all to be gods. We're expecting you to, like, the cop shit, that was some whole fuck shit. Especially if a parent proved that as a person with no training and just genuine love for my child and concern for my child, I'm gonna go in there and do what the fuck I gotta do. But everybody else is like, yo, I'm still a man just like you're still a man.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to this shit, it's me going there to save your 3 kids from this guy that's in there sniper shooting shit like that. I got my 4 kids at home.
Well, you sympathize.
So now, if somebody gonna tell my
the check niggas, I'm here for a check. You sympathizing with those motherfuckers?
No, not even just here for a check, nigga. But it's like, yo, like I got my. Are you, as the survivor of this situation, gonna go and explain to my kids how great of a man I was? Are you gonna step up and be that nigga for my family? Because I chose to go in there and save your family.
Yeah,
because I got the training. So okay, like I said, I saved your kid, right? But I died in the course of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So for the rest of your life, not the rest of my kid's life, for the rest of your life, are you gonna be that nigga that I was supposed to be?
What do you mean? What?
To my kid. Because
no, I'm not. Listen, man, I did not.
Why not?
All right, you signed up for a job. Yo, it's like the military, bro. It's like the military. Like, honestly, I think the training for cops is bullshit now because there's a lot of niggas signing up for this shit who aren't like, oh, I'm not here to save lives. I'm here to give tickets, get my pension, and I'm out.
Listen,
and I'm not here to. Nah, man, I'm not with that shit because my kid's in danger and some pussy cop is like, I ain't going in because I got my kids at home. Yo, you signed up to be a cop. Fuck out of here.
Trust and believe. We all feel the same way as you do. We would have to jump on the cop if that was my kid, my niece, nephew in there. But like I said, I could also see the other side because, like you said, I got a family, so I'm not thinking about that at the time. But there's I think there's like even like in certain sports, there's clutch G's or something. Street niggas, cops, whatever. There's something in certain people that's just selfless. They don't think about it. They just go. Because that 1 second you take to think about it is the 1 second that can get somebody killed. To be a cop, you can't really have that, but you can't put that in somebody if they don't got it, bro. If they don't got it, they're gonna.
Don't be a cop.
But you never know if what you gonna do until it happens. But maybe in his mind they thought, yo, if it happens, I'm gonna run in there, I'm gonna shoot this nigga, I'm gonna be on some Rambo shit.
So all 13 of them or 20 of them cops that were over there.
Oh no, I can't
give them a pass.
I can't speak for that because even without being a cop, I'm that type of nigga. Those are kids, bro.
Yeah.
Those are even my kids. Like even if I had no connection, if I was with like, if it was just me, like I could like yo, dog, let's figure something out because those is kids, bro. So as those cops, yeah, they pussies. They probably joined the service for the wrong reason. They probably joined it just to give out tickets and all that stuff.
I'm asking. I'm just playing devil's advocate to say, as the cop that runs in there and saves your kids, right? Mm-hmm. Risk my life, whether I make it out or not. Are you sending me a Christmas card every year?
I personally, yes. If you save to your family,
if I die,
or if you survive,
if I die, are you coming to take care of my family?
That's not how that works.
I feel like
that's not how that works.
I feel like you're doing it because you're selfless as a person, but I'm selfish as a person, and I know that. So if I was to have, I got an opportunity to be security coming up, actually to work on fucking security shit with a gun on August type shit. I don't know if I'm that selfless as a person, excuse me, to work, risking my life for somebody else, knowing that, if I die, you're not going to be here to make sure that my kids and my family's okay after me.
Like, even people that's bodyguards, Secret Service, all that, no, their life is, their paycheck is based on making sure that happens to you. That's what I'm saying. For that really must mean that I value and I care about your life more than I care about my own. But I don't feel like to be a cop, that's what you should have.
There's vows you got to take as a cop. There's not vows you got to take as a security guard.
Yes,
it's serve and protect.
No,
as a
bro.
cop.
I think as a security guard, it's probably worse, bro, because it's directly attached to one person.
I wouldn't look at a security guard.
I'll cite the bodyguard with Whitney Houston and fucking Dances with Wolves, Waterworld, Kevin Costner. No, I'm saying I'll cite that as my source. when you dedicate yourself, like fucking Secret Service niggas, like, yo, I'm taking this job knowing that, yo, I have a clause in my policy knowing that I might die jumping in front of a bullet for this nigga. Because that's just part of the job. It's expected of me. The job that I have now, when the snowstorm comes, they have rooms available. Because it's expected of us as employees to still be there, regardless of the snowstorm.
That
Type
cop
shit.
life insurance shit is
You know what
pretty
I'm saying?
nuts.
Like,
It's pretty nuts. I ain't gonna lie.
If we're being honest, like,
My brother's shit is wild.
we're about to switch to talk about this last shooting, then we wrap it up. But if we're being all honest, if one of them niggas get caught, get killed coming in there, the families they probably get a bill. Not saying that replaces anything, but they probably gonna be taken care of. The police family shit.
My mom's gonna get taken
The
care
family.
of.
I'm saying the
I don't
family.
even like that nigga like that.
The police family should come around and like embrace your two sons' life that you left behind.
And them niggas stick around.
It should be like that. But the other shooting was in Chicago. It was this white boy. Supposedly he's a rapper named Awake, the rapper. I think it's like a Child Called Question. You gotta say it all together. But yeah, he dressed like a girl.
He dressed like a girl for the crowd.
Chill, bro. Uncle Clifford ass.
He climbed on top of a roof, dressed like a girl, put makeup on his face because yes, my man's a rapper, so he has face tattoos. White boy, his name's fucking some Kobo, but anyway, Chobo. But anyway, yeah.
Hey, Yobo.
Hey, yo.
He was dressed like a female, got off top of the roof, and boom. You know what I mean?
He said
That's
he got
wild.
caught up.
He went to his mom's house, took her car, got caught on the highway. That shit just happened, so they just come out with the
How
details.
many,
shit, but he killed. I think he only killed like 4 or 5 people, but he injured 30.
Not even.
Oh, cool. That's up to her. Yeah, but he injured 30. I think they try to say this was like a Jewish.
Hate crime.
They said I think there's a lot of Jewish people in that area why he did it. But yeah, if you get a chance, look at what the nigga looks like, man. They took all his which I think is crazy. This part too. They took all his videos off of YouTube, all his pages off Instagram, and everything because he was a rapper. But that's what the people was talking about when they was breaking down. Like, yeah, he dressed like a female and did all this shit. And if you listen to his music, you should have been able to know what was gonna happen.
Which is crazy because these niggas out here dressing like girls to fucking shoplift and shit like that. So we looking for females, but it's really niggas doing it. We done caught your ass twice. You think you low, but I see you.
Oh, today some guy invited me to go outside. I went outside, and then his statement was, "You want me to call the cops now or later?"
No,
You invited me outside.
No, nigga, you invited me outside. What are you talking about?
So my response is, "How fast you think you can get here?" If I fucked you up right now, let me not snitch on myself. You know.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question. So when does keeping it real, not keeping it real, but like,
When keeping it real goes wrong.
I guess it isn't keeping it real goes wrong, but it's also being a good person goes wrong, right? So, this is a full circle story that has happened to me. I read an article in the paper that said that there was a grow house found about about 4 or 5 blocks away from my house, aka also known as the store area where we work at. And they found 50 plants and 4 pounds of marijuana. In New Jersey, it's still legal, even though it's legal to have weed.
Illegal.
It's illegal to have weed. It's not legal to have that much weed. So, I spoke to a police officer who works there, who also works with us sometimes, and he says that, you know, they weren't even there.
Say how you work with the cops in your capacity, so it's called.
Okay, in the capacity of, I work at a liquor store, and on certain holidays, it's necessary for us to have cops there. And I also happen to be in high school with this nigga. I'm from here, so I know the niggas that are here. It's not like I'm just a random ass transplant nigga who got cool with everybody.
I'll just say you say you work with cops.
flew,
so,
yeah.
No, yeah. Also, yeah, I'm not like a scheduled informant or like that, but I work at a place where the cops are at sometimes. Anywho, I end up speaking to the cop.
Nigga's a narc.
The cop, fuck you. The cop says that they weren't even there for the shit that they found, but they found it and they have to take the nigga down for it. Here's a story I heard from somebody else, totally random. I was asking this nigga about getting some medicinal marijuana because he gets a medical card, and he tells me that, come and find out, my neighbor is the guy with the whole farm in his house.
Oh, yeah.
I heard somebody yelling out, help me, somebody please call the police. So, me being the good person I am, not me, but the guy telling me the story, calls the cops. Because he hears somebody say, help, please call the police. Police come, same cop that I told you about earlier in the story, sees this random ass light in the house, bada bing, bada boom. I get the whole story.
Listen.
That's fucked up though.
On two ways. Listen, both of y'all dumb. The people in the apartment. Look, the guy who was putting the hands on the girl, you stupid. Why you gonna do that business when you got your business
Why you doing that at the
in the
house?
next room?
Why you do that at the house?
If I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm not condoning domestic violence or anything. Do that shit somewhere else. Don't do it with your business right there.
Facts.
And if you the girl, dip.
Facts.
I mean, that's also on some other, like, the nigga might be stronger than you.
Now, according to the story, the guy who lived there, who was growing the shit, had left the house. However, he came back because it was like, this is my house, and you got me on some red-handed type shit. However, I think most of the most of the onus is on the nigga who owns the house. Yo, my nigga, you don't ever have the flame and the flammables in the same spot.
Yeah.
That's just rule 101. You never have the flame and the flammables in the same spot.
keep it basic. You gotta keep the money and the drugs in the same house.
Bruh. Come on now.
The trap supposed to be the most.
If you really was getting into it with your girl, y'all need to go to White Castle or some shit like that. Go get arrested at Burger King.
She's not the one for you, showing though that we not supposed to be getting crazy in here.
Facts.
That's just. She's not the one, bro. Cause the one knows, I can't get crazy in here.
Oh, hold on. Before we go, we're the lights for fireworks.
I got to slide. I've been having to slide for the last 15 minutes.
Nah, fuck you, nigga.
I gotta go.
This is what happens when you come pod.
Nah, gotta go. I love y'all. I hope somebody recording this shit.
Nobody's recording this.
Blow your fucking finger off.
Somebody should record this, though.
My phone about to die. 5%.
Shit, my phone. Oh, it's not the one that make noise.
This would be real cool if we had video. That's it.